We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Aaron Nola gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really. On a scale of 10, none of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
First pitch, 7:05.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
3-0 now. Nola has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that...
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
That is cool. The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line drive to center field, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at a called strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Harper is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Grichuk on at first, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Williams, and this will bang up against the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
In now, Hyunjin Ryu. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Tellez, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A man at third with one away. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
3 runs already home here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Chopper to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scott Kingery. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Ryu comes set, the 2-2 pitch.
I got 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Bichette has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination to Oscar Hernandez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. To Oscar Hernandez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
This is line to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Randall Grichuk. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he misses again. 2-0. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
That's wide. 2-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Zobrist is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Ryu gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Reese McGuire will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he puts it on the ground to third. Kingery's there to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Hyunjin Ryu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
In there, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That's popped up. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
The batter, number 44.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1, here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit out toward second. Taken in by Gregorius. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit down the line at first. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, my. This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
JT Realmuto is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
I got 3-0.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In his career, Williams hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 4.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Scott Kingery goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Aaron Nola is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at. Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Guerrero, a Canadian native. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bo Bichette is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High and deep to center field. Williams looks up. And they take the lead. It's gone.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
At the plate now, Randall Grichuk.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, number 10.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Jays strike for a couple as you get another. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So digging in now, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Reese Hoskins. Here comes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, maybe. You don't see this very often, D-Ro, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Wilmer Font will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Phillies used. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, and they'll need him to get something going here. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Number 44.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at Didi. The throw. Got him. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sam Gaviglio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready now, Scott Kingery. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Adam Hazley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he lays off there 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Guerrero will put this one away, and the side is retired. Victor Arano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's full.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Number 13, shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fouled away. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Hard hit ball to short. There's Segura. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Gene Segura standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. It's 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That ball's fat.
Slow roller out to short. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Here now the 2-2. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And this one is gone. A home run. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. JT Realmuto will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And that misses 1 and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3 and 1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Rendell Grichuk. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Reese McGuire is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Williams. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nick Williams is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. In there, and it's even at 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The third baseman, number 4.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly. Jose Alvarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kevin Biggio is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Count is 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Gregorius is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again, Rowdy Tellez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9